everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. I am the Midwest Seller, and today is Saturday, November 21st, 2020. I'm going to bring to you my what sold video for the first part of November, November 1st through the 15th, for my sales that I had on eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. If you are new here, thanks so much for checking out my channel. I hope you stick around. I am a reseller. I go to estate sales, garage sales, thrift stores, small mom and pop shops, and I buy things to resell on those platforms. And I also make my own puppy dog bandanas on one of my Etsy shops. So you want to check that out, go down in the description and you can find my shop there. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm going to start with my eBay sales, and I'm going to tell you what I sold, how much I sold it for, and then where it shipped to. Alright, the first item on eBay was this pair of Athleta Metro Slouch Activewear pants. They were purple in color. I sold them for $33 and they shipped right here in Ohio. Alright, item number 2 was a vintage Jerry New York sheer purple dress, Edwardian high collar dress from the 1970s. I picked this up for $1 at an estate sale. I've had this for quite some time. I had a lot of interest in it. I took an offer for $30 and shipped off to Tennessee. And of course, after I sold it, a couple days later, somebody messaged me on Poshmark and asked why the dress was marked not for sale. So I explained that I sold it elsewhere. And, you know, that's the thing. If you see something you like, there's usually one of a kind with vintage. Go ahead and purchase it, because that's going to happen. You know, you see something you like, and you don't buy it, and then you decide and change your mind, and then it's gone. So the reason why I marked it not for sale, and just instead of removing it, just in case I did get a return, I would be able to activate that listing again. And I told her I would reach out to her if the customer did decide to return this dress. Alright, item number 3 was a vintage Mississippi Queen riverboat steamboat scarf. This was about 45 inches long. This was an estate sale find. It was a bulk buy, so it cost me probably 50 cents. And I sold this for $35, and this shipped off to Louisiana. I love selling scarves and small things like that. And I do want to shout out one of our YouTube family resellers, Regina Michelles. In her last YouTube What Sold video that I just watched recently, she also said that she likes picking up scarves and wraps and such, because they are so inexpensive and you do get good money for them. So if you don't know who Regina Michelles is, I will link her channel down below. I always like to share YouTubers that I follow. She is getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and she is just the sweetest person. She's got a very soothing voice, Regina Michelles. If you're watching, hi Regina Michelles. So item number 4 is a Life is Good women's lightweight compass sweatshirt. I took an offer for $15 on this item, and then the buyer decided they, I guess, didn't want it anymore. A unpaid item case opened up and it's now closed. They never ended up paying. And I just relisted the item, so that's all we can do about that. Alright, item number 5 is an Athleta pair of leggings. This was a pattern print, blue, black, and gray. I sold this for $14. This pair did have some wear on that, so I let that one go for a little bit less. They shipped off to Texas. And item number 6 was a pair of new Levi's high-rise. They're called Altered Wide Leg Vintage Wash distressed jeans. Now, these were size 7, and they were a pair of women's jeans. I sold these for $110, and they shipped off to London, England. They are still en route. It looks like they have arrived in England, so hopefully they will get them any day now. So this, I will split the profits. This is actually one of my consignment clients' pair of jeans, and this is the second pair of these that I've had from her, and they do really well. If you ever see these, they're called the Levi's High-Rise Altered Wide Leg. I think they're really, really hard to find. You'll get some good money for those. Alright, item number 7 was a Porcelana Skin Lightening Cream. This was my very last one of these. These sold out really fast. I just sold this for $12, and that shipped to Virginia. I picked these up when they went on clearance at one of my local spots that I like to frequent. That was a pretty good pickup for the price that I got them for, and it was a quick flip and very easy to store. Okay, so I'm going to talk about consumables here for a minute. I really, really have enjoyed selling consumables. I do try to look for them anytime I'm at the grocery store or a drugstore. I like them because they're small, they're easy to store. You only have to take a couple of photos, and then you've got multiple quantity listing, and then just sell over and over and over. You don't always get the biggest return on your investment, you know, if they're selling for $15 or less, but it's nice because it's a current, you know, steady flow of things, and especially now more than ever, and who knows what this COVID is going to look like, you know, getting into 2021. People are shopping online still. You know, they're more apt to just buy things online. So I'm going to be changing my business a little bit in 2021. We'll talk about that in another video. I'm really trying to focus on what exactly it is I want to sell going forward. But item number 11 is an American Eagle plaid button-up pastel with grays and pinks. This sold for $20 and that shipped off to Maryland. Item number 9 was an Ohio State Buckeyes women's sweatshirt. This did not have a size tag, so I just did the measurements, of course, and that sold for $14, shipped off to right here in Ohio. Item number 10 was a Task Performance funnel hoodie pullover top. This was organic cotton bamboo viscose, so it was very, very soft. Sold for $16 and shipped to Washington. So on eBay for those 2 weeks, I had total gross sales of $299. I sold 15 items, but I did have that one non-payer, so that took it down to $284. So my average selling price was $35.55. Okay, so let's move on to Poshmark. Item number 1 was a Ralph Lauren striped 100% cotton button-up shirt. This sold for $18 and that shipped right here to Ohio. Item number 2 was a Nakitano pullover sweatshirt triangle print. This sold for $35 and shipped right here to Ohio. Nakitano makes really, really good quality product. Item number 3 was the Seagull blouse, sheer, bright. This had a pattern print to it. Sold for $11 and that shipped to New Mexico. Alright, item number 4 on Poshmark was a bundle. This was my biggest bundle yet on Poshmark. She purchased 9 listings in one bundle. She sent me a message and she said, please send me your best offer. So I sent an offer of $99 and I'll go through what was in her bundle. The first item in her bundle was a lot of 10 necklaces. So these necklaces I had already lotted up, you know, in a little group of 10. All right, item number 2 is a vintage gold tone leaf stretchy belt. Okay, item number 3 in her bundle was a vintage Richelieu faux silver tone pearl bracelet. So it was like little pearls that were silver. And item number 4 was a little dainty necklace. Item number 5 was an express chunky necklace, silver tone in color. Item number 6 in her bundle was a vintage fabric clutch purse. Number 7 was a vintage wooden purse. That came from an estate sale as well. Item number 8 was a patchwork purse, and this was like a fabric little purse. Item number 9 was another purse. This was a Hobo Purse. I actually bought this for myself a while back and I didn't like it. I didn't like the size. It just didn't work for me, so I repotched it. So she had those 9 items in her bundle and I sent that offer and she accepted it. Went off to California. Item number 5 was a Banana Republic polka dot sweater. Sold for $15. Shipped off to Tennessee. Item number 6 was a 47 brand Columbus Crew hat, and this is a soccer team in Columbus, Ohio. Sold for $13 and that shipped right back to Columbus, Ohio. Alright, item number 7 was a sweater from H&M. Reindeer cowl neck, really cute, real soft sweater. That sold for $15 and that shipped off to Maine. Item number 8 was a Lucy wide leg pant. These sold for $33, shipped to Nevada. Okay, so item number 9 we have a problem with. J. Crew tunic chunky knit cable sweater sold for $20. I shipped this out the next day. I had probably 6 packages my mail carrier picked up. This has not been scanned. It has not been scanned along the way. It's probably 10 days now that it's been out there. Still no scan. I don't know what to do. I messaged Poshmark to say, can the buyer get her money back? It's obviously lost in the mail. So that's never happened to me. Usually if they don't scan right away, eventually it gets scanned, you know, at the next stop or whatever. But it's not been scanned. It was going to go from Ohio all the way to California, so who knows where it is. Item number 10 was a J. Jill Ponte pencil skirt. This was gray in color, sold for $22, and that shipped off to Maryland. Okay, so on Poshmark, I had a total of $281 those last 2 weeks. I had 10 sales with an average selling price of $28.10. But if you want to break it down even further, really I had 18 items because of the one bundle. It had 10 necklaces in that one listing. So then that would make my average selling price $15.61 if you want to do it that way. All right, so moving along to Etsy. In my Pup Cycle Vintage shop, I just had one dog bandana sale. It was my, what I called my peppermint over-the-collar dog bandana. Sold this for $12, and I have free shipping on Etsy. Most items have free shipping. So with my dog bandanas, I'm really having a lot of fun making them. I've got a lot to get listed. I'm going to expand out to, I think, making little doggy bow ties and some other ideas for dogs. So I want to keep, you know, growing that and expanding that. My other Etsy shop I have is Midwest Seller Etsy shop. I had 4 items sell there. I did have a 20% off running. The first item was a vintage Japan appetizer forks. They were yellow and they were plastic. I sold these for $12.96 after that 20% off sale. I did have free shipping on that. Item number 2 was a Japanese plastic lacquerware sushi plates. These sold for $30.49 and I had free shipping on those. Item number 3 was a Jelly Belly crystal round brooch pin from the 1960s, and this sold for $18.95, free shipping. Item number 4 was a vintage Dickies pullover sweater layer turtleneck item, sold for $14.89. And this is funny because this, you know, if you remember, if you watch my what sold videos, this sold once before and the item wasn't paid for. So that right there is an example. When I sold this, I think it was on eBay, I just deactivated it on Etsy rather than remove it, just in case, you know, that buyer 30-day time or a non-pay, such as this case. I just was able to activate that listing again, and it sold. So the total sales on that Etsy shop was $77.29 divided by 4. That gave me an average selling price in that shop of $19.32. My totals all across the board: eBay $299, Poshmark $284, Etsy combined was $89.29, leaving us with a total $672.29, and that is, of course, gross before taxes, cost of goods, any fees associated with that. So that is it for my what sold. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching my whole entire video. Leave any comments or questions below. I love to get comments and I love to respond to them. It makes me so happy. So thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you've not done so, please do so now. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Pass it along to your friends. Share it out to your Pinterest or Twitter. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanksgiving is coming up, so I hope you have a very good Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving is canceled. We are not getting together with other family members. So it's just going to be us here at the house, and I'm going to miss my family very much. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.